What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new WWE Elite 104 Ringside Collectibles unboxing video. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because once we reach 500 subscribers here on the channel, I'm going to be giving away a wrestling figure to one of you guys, because of course you already know the grind is real. Just a quick reminder, if you're looking for a wrestling podcast, go over to the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. New episodes of the We Are Wrestling podcast air every Saturday. And if you're on the go like myself, you can listen to it on Apple Podcast or Spotify. But with that being said, let's get it. Alright, here we go, guys. We got our box from good old Ringside. If you want to save 10% on Ringside Collectibles, unfortunately, I don't have a code for you to save 10%. But I'm sure one of your other wrestling figure YouTubers out there has a 10% code that you could save. That's what I do to, save some money on shipping, because that shit be pricey. So here we go, man. We got our box from good old Ringside, and the first figure we got from WWE Elite Series 104, we got Dakota Kai, 1/3 of Damage Control. This is, I believe, her second figure. I know she had one a while back in NXT. Don't have that, and I heard it is pretty valuable, but this one right here looks pretty good. And unfortunately, this is the last time we're gonna get this really cool packaging, because we're gonna be having less window starting Series 105, which you can pre-order on Ringside right now. I don't think any of them are back-ordered, surprisingly. Not yet. The one time I'm on time with my order. We're gonna unbox Dakota Kai. I have really enjoyed Damage Control's run so far on the main roster. I just wish that they could actually win more matches. But there's the window right there for Dakota. You don't really get much. You get an interchangeable hand, and you get a microphone. But the details on this figure are definitely really good, really accurate, so definitely pretty cool here. Things on here, but man, I gotta say it feels very good on hand. I really do like this Dakota Kai. I think this is very detailed for a woman's figure, and man, for her first figure back on the main roster, I really like this. So with this Dakota Kai, we get this really awesome head sculpt on her. I love, that we got the pink highlights. We also got, the blonde highlights as well. With, the black hair. Looks fantastic. Very detailed figure. Definitely one of the better Triple H, returns here. And I also really like the gear choice that we have here. We have this nice black and, pink gear. Looking great. I believe this is from her return at SummerSlam last year. We also have the forearm tattoo, which looks fantastic. Very detailed on the hair, which I'm very impressed with that. I really like the skin tone on this, because Dakota Kai, she does have that tan skin tone, so they really did get that on point. And I just love the details all around on her gear. I love, the stripes and stuff. Definitely very detailed, and definitely one of the better women figures. And it seems like they put a lot of effort into this figure, and now we just have to wait for Io Sky and an updated Bayley. Very excited to get those in my collection. But now, our next figure we got here, we got WWE Elite Series 104, Rick Steiner from his WCW days. This is a first time in the line, which I can't believe they actually went through with this after everything that happened over at WrestleCon. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's always good to, fill up the flashback wrestlers, on the shelf here. And, ooh, I gotta say, very detailed. I really do like the jacket here. I think it works as, definitely works as one of those rubber goods. And we get some interchangeable hands here as well. Good old Rick Steiner. Man, and wow, I gotta say, man, this feels very good on hand. Wow. Love the articulation. Can't really move the arms much if you have the jacket on, but we're keeping the jacket on because we are going to display them right on the WCW shelf here. And man, for a first time in the line, this is a solid figure here. I love the head sculpt we have on here. We have an interchangeable bandana, interchangeable glasses. Looks really good. I also think, they got the hair and they got the, handlebar beard on point. Looks fantastic. And the jacket details are 10 out of 10. I love that on the front here. We have Beware of the dog. And then over on the side, we got some, flames going. Looking pretty good. And then on the back, we have the dog, and it says dog face. Love this Rick Steiner here. And we have the singlet underneath, which looks good. We got the interchangeable knee pads, and the boot details are definitely A1. Looks really good. That's something about the 90s that a lot of these, legends, they had some really detailed boots. They're not just typical black boots. And this Rick Steiner, definitely a great figure. Eventually, I do need to, try to find a Steiner. I would love to get the Steiner brothers on, the old shelf there. That's not lighting up anymore. Wish there was a way to keep that lit up the whole freaking time. But I would love to have, the Steiner brothers from, the New Generation era. But having this, though, in the WCW shelf is definitely going to look really cool. And our next figure here, and I am very excited about this one. We got WWE Elite Series 104, Brawn Breaker, one of my favorite guys on NXT. I think that this guy is going to be the next big superstar in WWE. I'm talking 5-10 years from now. I'm very high on him. I think he's going to be not the next Roman Reigns or John Cena, but he's going to be up there with the greats if, they continue to book him properly. But man, I'm going to miss this packaging. I really am. But finally, we're getting some new NXT guys. I know Carmelo Hayes is going to be in the next lineup, which I actually ended up getting the standard and the chase for that. Braun Breaker, I might actually end up getting the chase. I'm still, contemplating on that. And with the window, we don't really get too much with this, which is alright. We get the interchangeable hands, and we get the NXT title, which this one is the 2.0 title, which I believe is the first time in the line. And that's the thing I really like about this series. There's so many first time in the lines. You always love to see new figures in the collections here. But man, whew. First Braun Breaker figure. And wow, I gotta say, they're killing it with these first time in the lines. Yeah, we got father, we got, oh, hold up. We got the father and we got the son here, which is so cool. And it looks like they got his inspired gear, because I remember getting Rick Steiner's Classic Superstars figure in this exact gear right here. Man, Braun Breaker, he, when he was a face, he loved wearing, the flashy colors. Now he's going more in the darker colors like his dad. But man, this is cool. Because my NXT shelf has, really grown within the past couple years. And I have a lot of black and gold guys. So now bringing in, some of my favorite guys in NXT right now is really going to make the shelf stand out. But wow, guys, we got Braun Breaker right here. This might be one of my favorite figures in this set here. And I love the facial expression. I love the head sculpt we have on here. We got the nice, fade haircut. Looking good. We also got the goatee. And I just love the serious face on Braun. I wish we got a extra, head sculpt with him smiling. But it is what it is. Not complaining. And we get this really cool singlet with a bunch of numbers on it, inspired from his dad's, singlet a while back. I love the torso, and I love, the arms they decide to go with, because Brawn, he is very strong, so I do really like that. Definitely really good ways to, pose him. I also do like the wrist tape that we have on both hands as well. Really detailed there. And we also have the NXT 2.0 championship around his waist, which looks really good. We even get, a little bit of the colors there, which is alright, which is, pretty cool. And we get the pink, knee pads, and we even get, on the boots, Breaker, which looks really cool. And definitely a really good first time in the line figure. Can't complain. Really like that. And the last figure that a lot of people are probably the most excited about is the Elite 104 Solo Sakoa. Another first time in the line, which I know in a couple more Elite series, we are going to be getting the better torso on him, because this one's a little too skinny, but hey, we're getting him in the line so we can actually complete the bloodline. I still need to find, like, a Jimmy. I think I'm just waiting for that ultimate. But I'm so excited to have this Solo Sakoa in the collection. I really am. It's about time. And, man, look at that. Look at the details. We got some interchangeable hands. We also get the towel around his head. He did that a lot during his NXT run. And we're going to take out these hands right here. And honestly, I can't wait until we get that Samoan spike hand. I cannot wait. That's going to be the best way to pose Solo. Man, they got my man locked up here. I hate when they do that, but I know they do it for good reasons. I always get afraid that I'm gonna, like, break, like, the Elite figure's arm when they do this stupid thing. So I'm trying to be extra careful here. Even though you could change the hands nowadays. I do like that we get the cloth shirt. I do like that a lot, but man, look at that Solo Sakoa. Wow. And, ooh, his knees, they're a little stiff, but, it is what it is. There, and we're gonna change the hands out. I don't like the closed fist ones. I don't know why. Just not a fan of it.
10 seconds later.
This is pretty friggin' cool. I think we are gonna keep the shirt on it because it is a little too skinny. I feel like they definitely got the torso wrong on this figure, but man, everything else about this figure is fantastic. I really love the serious, head sculpt here. I love that, we get the blonde, mullet, which looks great on this Solo Sakoa figure. And, of course, we have him holding up the one, acknowledging the tribal chief, looking great. And we even get, the wrist tape as well, which looks very good. And the tattoos are very detailed all around. The whole Samoan tattoos on both of his arms look great. And then we even get the We the Ones cloth shirt, which, wow, there's no Velcro on the back. That must be new. I like that a lot. And we even get, the black gear, the black and the red gear here looking great with, the Street Champ on the back of it, which looks good. And the knee pads are very detailed as well. And we even got the bare feet with this figure. And man, this series is pretty cool. I don't think I'm getting Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles, even though the AJ Styles, they updated the torso. I'm content with my Ultimate Edition one. And Drew, I really like the Elite 89 one better. We got a lot of first time in the line figures, and I'm very excited to add, 4 new figures to the shelf. Let's frickin' go. But let me know in the comment section below your favorite figure in this series. I'm sure it's probably Solo Sakoa. Mine has got to be Brawn Breaker. I'm just, a big fan of his work, and seeing, somebody get their first figure always makes me really happy. Probably my favorite figure, but let me know in the comment section below yours. If you enjoyed this unboxing, make sure to smash that like button. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because we got a giveaway coming out when we reach 500 subs. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias and other YouTube pages, of course. All the links down below. And, of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.